It's a special double play Wednesday edition of the 2-Minute Drill here at 105.5 WDHA on the morning show. Jim Monaghan along with Chris Swendeman. Chris, let's start with the Kansas City Eagles game the other night. Just briefly, that touchdown pass that would have given the Chiefs a touchdown in the fourth quarter at the end of the game. But I'm looking, and they were shut out in the second half. And I saw a number the other day. They've only scored 53 points in their 10 games in the second half. You're not putting anybody away with those kind of numbers.
No, you need a strong second half, in the NFL. And credit to Nick Sirianni and the Eagles for the coaching staff to adjust because they did not look good the first half, but they adjusted. But Kansas City, man, you take Tyreek Hill out of that lineup. He's now in Miami. Their offensive coordinator now in Washington. And you're looking at a, dare I say, almost pedestrian or average offense for Kansas City, and that's not something you could say about them in prior years.
We've got a Jets-Dolphins matchup on Friday, the first ever Black Friday NFL game as the turkey digests. What do you see with that one?
I think the Jets may slow Miami down a little bit. Miami does not play good away from home as they do, when they're in Miami, but I still think Miami is going to be too tough a test. The switch at quarterback may jumpstart the Jets a little bit, but I just don't see the Jets coming out with the W in this one. Miami's just too strong offensively, and they're just going to run over them, I think.
Jets completely disappointed me this past weekend. It wasn't the loss. It was just the fact they didn't show up. They were non-competitive in the game.
Yeah, and the problem is the defense, you could see, started to get tired, started to get frustrated. We're trying to give the offense a boost and a jump. And after a while, I think they just wore out with Josh Allen, and the fact that they couldn't, the defense couldn't get a break from the offense, just couldn't do anything. I mean, at all.
And then Sunday, you've got the Giants and the Patriots, which might be one of the worst games we've had all year. Tommy DeVito, who did look good this past weekend up against, we don't know who the quarterback's going to be for the Patriots, but they're having one of the worst seasons in their history.
They really are. And I mean, for a Belichick coach team, this is hard to watch. And, now, do you kind of gamble on how many quarters Mac Jones will last? Because it seems like they pull him as soon as it gets tough. They pull Mac Jones and they kind of point the finger at him. So it's going to be interesting to see if their offense can even click enough that the quarterback will last the entire game.
Have a great Thanksgiving, my friend. We will talk again next week. That's the 2-Minute Drill here at 105.5 WDHA.
You too, Jim. Enjoy the holiday. Talk to you next week.